Hi, I really wanted to read you guys this article. One day, I was just browsing the internet. I had a question, right? And you know, when you have questions that you don't have immediate answers to, what do? You go to Google. When I went to Google, I typed quitting on yourself. I don't know, I guess I was just in a point in my life where I felt like everything that I really wanted, I felt was unattainable for me. And also, I felt like I had good momentum at some point to attain those goals, right? And for some reason, I kind of quit. I was quitting on my dreams, right? And this article really resided with me. So the article is titled, How to Stop Giving Up on Yourself and Reach Your Full Potential. Thank you to Michelle Lien, who orchestrated this beautiful work of art, okay? Basically, the article starts off with her talking about a day at work and pretty much how at work she would go in, she would have all these things to do every day, and essentially one day she had a really bad panic attack. She didn't want to admit, but her job that she wanted so bad and worked so hard for began to feel like Groundhog Day. She's a journalist, so she really wanted to write, and she was in this fast-paced newsroom where she was a junior reporter, and she worked like 14 hours a day. It was like she wanted more than what she was being presented. For some reason, even though something wasn't right, something wasn't feeling fulfilling, she refused to quit. Giving up made me feel like a failure at the time. But now, as I look back, I see my decision for what it was. My instincts telling me what was a good fit for me and what wasn't, and me honoring it. So essentially, she did quit, but the question is, why though? Like, what made her go from detesting quitting to then seeing the value and moving on? So one thing she asked herself was, what can you do to feel purposeful, in control, and good about yourself? See results rather than feel constantly exhausted, empty, and as if you need to be fixed. And that was like, okay, a great question.
So you're gonna swim in this end?
Okay, so one thing that you can do other than relax is really focus on the things that you can control. Obviously, it's quite impulsive and risky and more anxiety inducing to not have a way to pay your bills, not have a job, things of that nature, if that's the issue, if that's the thing that's exhausting you. Same for if it's like a relationship or something, right? It's much easier to be like, just leave, let it go. It's a process. Start with the things that you can control, the habits that you can change. One example that she has in here is waking up 30 minutes earlier to plan your day. Parking a little further to get in your daily 10,000 steps. Whatever your goals are, whatever it is that you're wanting to change, or it makes you feel like you're quitting on yourself, instead of being like, damn, I can't make this big change right now, see where you can make the change. Get out of the race. Life is not a competition. Beautifully said. Listen, we all want what we want. We all have desires and needs that need to be met and fulfilled, and they will. That's the crazy part. They always will. But if you're constantly putting these pressures on yourself to meet things and fulfill things that you're not doing the action steps prior to make happen, it's like you're setting yourself up for failure. Don't self-sabotage. Don't make yourself feel as if you're incompetent, you're incapable, and basically setting those really high and unattainable goals, which I'm very guilty of. It basically gives ammo to that voice in your head that tells you that you can't. And what we really want to do is starve that voice, you know?
I'm doing some hand stitching.
I love how she concludes. This is really great. So she's like, guess what? It's time you gave up giving up on yourself. And listen, it's a new year. It's a new you, okay? Or the same you that's more improved. How about that? Is that better? Attainable goals. It's time you gave up on giving up on yourself. Get up off your ass. Stop being mean to yourself. And yeah, girl, set attainable goals, period. Happy 2023. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Yeah. All right.